She do it again. She do it again. Yes, I'm on time this morning. Yeah. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to Abuse Insights, and welcome to Food for Thought. Lord, the phone is pinging. Good morning, UK, JA, USA, good night, and to the rest of the world. I greet you with love. Yeah, whenever you see this message. So, this morning is interesting because all right, before I go there, I want to remind all my subscribers and everyone new to this channel the reason for this channel. My intention is to aspire, encourage personal growth, self care, and give aid to help victims of childhood and domestic abuse on their journey to accomplishing victory over trauma. And no doubt many will find some content triggering. But be encouraged and draw strength from my well of strength. And if you are someone who has been hiding your trauma for years with fear of speaking, this platform is open to aid you. So please get in touch using the number shown at the bottom of the screen via WhatsApp. Now, if you're based in the UK, you can dial straight. But first, send me a message with a few sentences explaining your reason for reaching out. And then wait for me to contact you after, because it might not be immediate. I do work, and sometimes my work involves a lot of driving. So I will only call you when I am at home or when it's suitable to have a constructive conversation. So this morning, Food for Thought is dedicated to survivors. Yes. Victims of abuse, no matter what kind. It's directly your morning. Now, my simple message to you today is that the abuse you've experienced or still experiencing is not, it's not your fault. Be it physical, sexual abuse, verbal abuse, or emotional abuse, whatever form of abuse, as they are many, it's not your fault. It is puzzling to understand why and how could a person think that abusing another person is okay. Abuse is never justified. Survivors of abuse who may be living with PTSD, you might now be wondering, what is that? Let me explain. PTSD stands for post-traumatic stress disorder. It's a mental health condition that triggers people who have experienced or witnessed a traumatic event, such as a natural disaster, a serious accident, a terrorist act, war/combat, or rape, or who have been threatened with death, sexual violence, or serious injury. Now, some symptoms may not appear until years later after the incident, which can cause problems in people's social life, professional, and even in their very own relationship. They can impact one's day to day doing. Now, PTSD symptoms are generally grouped into four types: intensive memories, avoidance, negative changes of thinking, and mood and changes in physical and emotional reactions. Symptoms can vary over time as it vary from person to person. Now, as I was saying, survivors of abuse living with post traumatic stress disorder, the abuse is not your fault. For years, many of you have been living with your hurt. Someone stole your innocence. This could be a choice. It could be, sorry, a close friend, your boss, your teacher, your pastor, just to name a few. And you have convinced yourself that it was your fault. No, it's not. I had one such case shared with me yesterday, and I'm going to try very hard not to allow my emotions to interfere because what I'm about to share is close to home. And if I never started this channel, I might never have known. A young lady shared that after watching one of, well, few of my videos, but one in particular, it took her back. It triggered a feeling, some memories, things she has tried very hard to not remember. But what I know for sure is that if the content of one video can cause a trigger to one feeling, it simply means that healing has not yet taken place. The ordeal still has power in one's life. It is a rough world we're living in, I must say. This is her story. In short, let me take a sip from my tea. I'm just drinking pure lime with a touch of honey. Looks like it's a lot of honey, but not a lot. As I was saying, just imagine being a young mother working honest bread to provide for your children to the point where you have no choice but to bring your baby with you into work. And then your very own boss launched an attack on you. Then raped you right next to where your baby is lying. And the worst part is, the very next day, you return to work because you need the money to look after your child. This young lady shared she was raped by her boss on the day she had to carry her baby with her to work. She wasn't a single mom, or she was playing her part to provide for her children. And this spineless man raped her right next to where her child was. This is not uncommon. This is still happening right now. And it goes with the saying, boy, it is a crime to be poor. It has to be. Because being raped and left with no choice but to continue working for the beast that violate you, it's a crime. It's a shame as well. And how some of you men believe it is your right to see a woman and force yourself on them. But karma is very real, and you will have your day. Young lady, I know you're listening. Thank you for sharing. Like old folks would always say, a problem shared is a problem halved. Just remember that you are not alone and you are going to be okay. You are a strong woman. A strong woman. Evidently, God has given you special strength to hold yourself all these years to where you can now tell of your experience. The abuse was not your fault. The abuse was not your fault. Oh Lord. I want you to dismiss that lie right now. Because for years you've been blaming yourself. But the abuse was not your fault. The fault lies solely with the abuser, not you. You were the victim who is today a survivor because you are still here with us. That is why people it's not a good thing to get into habit of judging people. It's not good to see people and judge them because we have no idea what cross they are carrying. Now, as I said, this young lady is close to home. She is a family member. And I could not have tell she had experienced such trauma. So let this be a lesson. Don't judge. It really goes with the saying as well. Time. Time. It took her this long, but she came out and she spoke. Now her healing starts. And yours can too. If any of you listening to this video are in an abusive situation right now, don't allow yourself to believe it is your fault. And do not allow yourself to talk you into staying. This woman's story is one of many. That's a fact. One of the most evident patterns of abuse is when someone being abused not just thinks, but completely convinced that the abuse they endure is somehow deserved and that their abusers' actions are justified. Wrong. Abuse is never justified. It comes down to choices. When someone chooses to abuse, they are responsible for their action and they alone. What many of you don't understand is that you can be free from the toxic bonds of abuse and the effects of trauma. Healing is very possible. It is indeed. There are many out there who can contest to this. You can live a full and peaceful life too, like I am living. You are not alone in your situation. You are not alone in your experience. I encourage you today, sometimes just talking helps. And many people don't have anyone to talk to. Oh, yeah, they do have people they can talk to. Let me correct that. There are people available who can listen to you, but the problem with many of us is that when you tell some people your problem, it's like you've given them bullet to shoot you. Because what they do is they use your story or whatever it is you share with them in private as a weapon against you. So if you are one of those people who would like to talk about your experience, you can get in touch. The number is on the screen below. As I said it already, I say it again. Our little island, Jamaica. Jamaica and the world, for that matter. Abuse against women is not acceptable. Abuse against women, also our men, is not acceptable. And gentlemen, not to worry, I will be covering your part too, because I know abuse didn't just happen. Abuse is not just a woman thing. Some of you men are or have been abused as well. So please do feel comfortable on this platform the same, because help is for all. And that is my share with you today. That's my share with you this morning on Food for Thought. Please bless someone today. Please share this video. Really and truly, you never know whose life you can impact. I also want you to try something for me this morning. Someone told me that if you click on the thumb button, this one, it's the like button, you'll have a feel-good day. Who doesn't want to feel good? So why not? That is my gift to you today. I'm giving you a feel-good day. But remember to claim it. How? Just click the thumbs button. That's it. Click, claim, and have a wonderful day. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I will see you on the next one tomorrow. All right? Now take care. Thank you very much for listening. And to all my subscribers again, I appreciate you. I thank you very much for being here. Continue listening. Continue to share the content with others. Take care. And it's goodbye for now. Adios. She's crazy.